Hello my friends, my name is Pamela Wasabi and I just want to have a little minute with you and tell you about my latest creations. You might be familiar with my pancake flour mix, but now I am starting to introduce new flour mixes to make brownies, cookies, and sort of different things in your house. So this is the chocolate chunk cookie flour mix. My cookie is called Celestial Chunk, and I'm gonna make it with you in a matter of a minute or so. What do you need? You need a bowl. You need probably a spatula. You need an ice cream scoop. That's about it. You're gonna take the dry ingredients that come in this bag and pour it into a bowl. You have to empty the whole entire content. And then you're gonna take the liquid ingredients. Over here we have coconut oil, water, and vanilla. And you're gonna pour it in a smaller bowl. If the coconut oil by any chance it's really hard, if you live in a place that is very cold, you will have to warm up the oil till it's liquid. Otherwise, if it's soft to the touch and it can be mixed with the water and the vanilla, you are golden. In this case, my coconut oil is not mixing well with the water. So what I do is that I'm gonna melt the oil over a double boiler in order to incorporate it into my dry. To melt my oil, I use these metallic bowls and I pour boiling water in the bottom, and then my smaller bowl, and it will just start to melt right away. I don't want my oil or my water to be boiling, because if that happens then it's gonna melt your chocolate chips. Although if that happens, you're gonna have these very nice chocolate flavored cookies. However, if you want chocolate chip cookies, make sure that your oil and the water is melted but not boiling hot. And there you have it. The oil is melted and has incorporated, or at least everything is liquid. So now we mix all the ingredients together. And you're gonna make your cookie dough. The last step is you have to refrigerate your dough for about 20 minutes. You can also freeze the dough and then do the cookies the next day or the next morning, or really whenever you want. But that's it. Those are the cookies. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and then we're gonna scoop the cookies, bake them, and I will show you the results. After your dough is ready, after refrigerating it for 20 minutes, or if you froze it and you're doing the cookies the next day, it's very important to note that the texture of the cookie is going to determine if the cookies are going to be thick and fluffy or they're going to be flat and skinny. Okay, so my cookie dough right now is in a middle point. So my cookies are going to spread out a little bit and I'm going to retain a little bit of their height. I'm going to take my ice cream scoop and simply form my cookies. If you have cookie dough left, simply put it in an airtight container and you can freeze it without a problem. I'm gonna make about 5 cookies over here. And as you can notice, my chips melted because my oil and my water were a bit hot. But if your oil is already liquid, you don't need to heat it up, so you can still remain, the chips can still remain inside the dough and retain their shape. Alright, that's pretty much it. Now to the oven and cookies will be ready. So here you have it, cookies fresh out of the oven. And I would love for you to try at your house. So I'm already eating them. I baked them for 20 minutes at 290 Fahrenheit, and that's really all you need to know. If the cookies are tiny, you need to bake for about 15 to 16 minutes. But a regular size cookie usually will bake for 20 minutes at 290 Fahrenheit, as I said before. I would love for you to try these at home and enjoy.